did, yes. They took 75 for the kennel, 50 for the cabin, and then the 75 for both supplies. So total is 150, 200. So you're on 100. Oh, you're 100.
All right, gentlemen, what are we about to do?
We are going through the map. This is Phil.
Hello, Phil.
Hey.
Thank you for hosting us tonight.
Thank you for being my guest.
He's a proprietor here, owns this land, 4.5 acres. He's done the Appalachian Trail many times.
3 times.
3 times.
3 times.
In the 70s.
And what did you say?
77, 82, and 2010.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty crazy, huh?
And this is the original pack that he used.
You guys can borrow it too if you'd like.
Can you give us a little tidbit of what we to expect? We've done the Smoky Mountains.
Smoky Mountains is a walk in the park. No pun intended, even though it's a national park. Compared to Maine, in Maine it's going to be grueling. It's going to be brutal. It's going to be torturous. It's going to be agonizing. It's going to be difficult. You're going to hate the whole time you're out there. It's going to be really buggy. There's a lot of roots, a lot of rocks, a lot of mud. There's a lot of full body contact. You'll be using your hands almost as much as your feet to get around in there. But you guys will have a good time.
I can't wait. I cannot wait.
Here we go. All right, here we go. We're about to start the 100-mile wilderness. At this point, There's no resupplying, there's no road access, no cell service. This is basically, we're on our own for 100 miles. Let's go do it.
Wow, look at this. This is exactly why we came here. If someone questions why do you do this, this is exactly why right here.
So far we're about, I'd say about 5 miles in to the 100-mile wilderness. We just ran across our first people, and they said that they saw many people being taken off the trail because they couldn't make it. Evidently there's a lot of mountain ranges, as you can see, coming up, and people struggle getting up and down them. 100-mile wilderness is very taxing on the feet. It's just stone, roots, and more stone and roots and water. Your feet will get wet here. Doesn't matter how nice your boots are.
As you can see, there's a lot of rock. And I feel pretty sure-footed on rock, especially with my new boots that are built for rock. I fell. I just fell.
And why is that dangerous?
Sprain your ankle, break an ankle, break an arm, thumb, concussion, drowned, left for dead. But I got up. I got up. This is a whole new level. We've hit a whole new level. Very focused. Oh.
You're alive.
You can call me badass at any point. I recommend doing that.
The thing about videos is they don't really capture the depth. We're going down a steep hill here. Doing well, Joe. You have a swarm of mosquitoes around you. Well, we are approximately 10 miles into the wilderness. We have not seen any bear at this point. However, keeping an eye out. All right, the mosquitoes are really starting to get bad. The terrain is consistently changing. I don't know if I can do this while holding the phone. I have to jump to that rock. Please hold this.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
I think it's gonna work.
You want to just go this way?
Okay, this was our campsite. For day one. It's a very beautiful scenery.
remember, there's a lot of water here for a reason. It rains a lot. It creates these beautiful inland lakes, ponds, beauty. Look at this.
So we're on day 2, and this is the terrain. It's changed dramatically. We're high up on a mountain. Not sure what the name of this mountain is. You always unbuckle your backpack in case you fall in. Therefore, the backpack will not drown you. Right now, we just came out of the forest.
No, it wasn't just the forest. We climbed for literally 20 minutes straight. So it wasn't just the forest, it was a mountain. We're lost a little bit. We came across because we thought they were maintaining the trail. Little did we know, this is a beaver. They built a dam here. We're by the beaver dam right now. Look at each individual log cut down.
It's holding back this lake.
Look at that.
That is so...
They're hungry, clearly. They're real hungry.
Terrain has been unbelievably difficult. A lot of boulder climbing, a lot of upper body strength, and lower body, which makes for a tiring day. But this path right now is very soft, and we appreciate it. Okay, it's about our 8th hour on the second day. We are exhausted. This is what the terrain has turned into. It changes every couple miles. And I have to go across this log here. Deep mud, as you can see. And this is our 3rd river we have to forge. It gets exhausting if you've been boulder climbing, and you have to take your boots off, carry everything across, and hopefully you don't fall. Beef jerky to get you through it. Hello everyone. Been hiking for probably 12 hours. We should be arriving at our campsite in approximately half a mile.
It's day...
Joe is very happy with his clothesline. He learned some new knots before going on a trail. One of the things that Joe and I try to do is always learn new strategies before we go out into the wilderness. Knot making was one of the things that he decided to specialize in. Today, it's the day 3. We are contemplating, should we climb 4 mountains or 3 today? It's one of those things that we have to figure out.
We're both cramping.
I was cramping so bad that I had to roll to my side and wait for the pain to end last night.
How are you feeling?
my abs were starting to cramp a little bit. We made a lot of errors yesterday. We did get lost multiple times, which resulted in unnecessary mileage, about 3 miles.
Day 3. We're extremely tired today.
Yes.
We hiked for approximately 11 hours yesterday, maybe 12. So we went all day. So this is the terrain. I know you can't see, but this is going all up a mountain. All right, we just climbed up to a really big mountain. And now we have to climb that mountain. There's a fire tower at the top of it. Very windy up here. Beautiful. Basically, we're crossing a swamp. I better not fall in. I put these boards here because any rain turns this area into a flood zone. We call it the bog. It's very pretty though.
This is literally what goes on all day long. Is this. That's our trail. It's straight up. It goes on all day. All day.
Joe, can you explain what we hear in the distance?
There's thunder in the distance. There's a lot of bugs now, a lot of thunder. It's getting end of the day. It's 6 o'clock. We still have about 2 miles left to go, which puts us at 8 o'clock.
We are now on top of a mountain, and it's hailing.
Freezing now.
And I'm freezing. My hands are cold.
Get off this mountain.
It was 80 degrees about 10 minutes ago.
Let's get off this mountain. It's lightning.
Woo!
It's absolutely insane. It's raining. Rain blows. It's just really crazy.
All right, Joe and I are pretty much at the point of exhaustion. We've been hailed on. We've gone over countless boulders, 4 mountains, been hiking for probably 11 hours. We're extremely exhausted. We should be at our camp in, I would guess, in about a half hour. So this is, what day is it? Day 4?
Day 4.
Day 4, we just camped. This is what we see when we walk out of our camp. No one else is here.
Hell no. No one's here.
Drying off all the gear. Got a little rain down yesterday.
And hail.
And hail.
Ooh, wow, those are wet. But So today is a tough day, of course, but tomorrow, we climbed several mountains, but tomorrow we climb that one. It's called White Cap, and it's supposed to be very challenging. It's just all day, pretty much.
And then where's Mount Kentucky?
It's the furthest one in the distance that you can see.
Yes.
It's real far away.
Hey,
And only you can do it.
what would you rate the hike so far?
A 10. As far as beauty, a 10, no doubt about it. As far as difficulty, I can't imagine something being more difficult. I mean, it's really hard.
Yeah, it's very difficult.
Yeah. Newton's laws. He knew. You go up, you coming down. Oh, this is a cool view.
Very nice portion of the trail. Pine needles all over the trail. Make it soft like a pillow. Hello everyone, I am alone. We've have to been hiking 12 hours. I'm extremely exhausted. Pretty sure dehydrated. Yeah, all I see is mud, roots, and bear paw prints everywhere, and I'm by myself. So, thinking about a half mile away from our site. Getting dark and kind of spooky. As you can see, the terrain is hardcore, brutal on your feet. It's getting dark, so I don't know how good this video is going to turn out. Hello, everyone back home, sitting on a couch, probably having a steak, or eating whatever you're doing. You get pretty good at walking on rocks. I gotta say, it's like American Ninja. Like, freakishly good by the time. As you can tell, I'm not even using poles right now. Our legs are cooked. We have 2 more mountains to go today. One of them being White Cap, which is the biggest mountain in the 100-mile wilderness. Katahdin is bigger, but that's considered to be after the 100 miles, which we're going to climb as well.
White Cap Mountain, very large peak. Absolutely stunning views. It's literally 50 degrees out here. Windy, absolutely beautiful.
I believe Mount Katahdin is that mountain straight ahead. It's an awfully big mountain and it looks awfully far away. But evidently, that's Mount Katahdin we're thinking. The distance straight ahead. Right now, my feet have swollen to the point where they're banging in front of my boots, and the descent is very painful. Joe's shoulder is not doing well right now. Our legs are beat up. All right, we're on day 6. This is a big mileage day because we're done with the big mountains. So we're going to lowland. This is what it looks like. It rained last night, so all the rocks are slick, and the mosquitoes are out in full force. I hear Joe in the distance. Joe!
I am one with the wilderness. I am water. I'm iron. I'm dirt. Carbon. It is me. We all are this.
All right, it's still day 6. Joe fell in a river when we were fording it, which was not good because his boots are completely soaked right now. He is a beast, so he is moving ahead like a man. All right, this is how we refrigerate our beers. That's how many mosquitoes are coming at us. All right, here's the situation. Mosquitoes everywhere. Joe?
Yeah, they're everywhere. It's been miserable. We have to cross now, take our shoes off. They're all over. Everyone. They're biting everyone. What's crazy to me is how expansive this is. It's huge. Lake. There's no docks. There's no houses surrounding it. There's no boats. It's huge. And look how peaceful it is.
All right, this is the new terrain we're going over. The tough part about this place is the fact that the terrain changes almost every couple hundred feet. This is what the terrain looks like now. Very difficult. Here comes the boat to pick us up, take us to a compound where they'll feed us. This is our view from our cottage. Joe, what do you think of our cottage?
Absolutely awesome, perfect. Couldn't ask for anything better than this.
We have our own little beach
We have beer,
and beer.
beautiful
food.
Maine.
We're here.
We are here.
How did this happen exactly, though?
We had a miserable day 6. Miserable. Mosquitoes, exhausted, and I was in my tent and I was looking over the map.
That was after 15 miles. It was not
15
easy.
miles, yes. Awful. And
Bugs.
Bugs, yes, let's not forget about that. Roots, rocks, feet, blisters, an infected hand. Joe, you had
We both fell.
both fell. And then I was looking through, and I found a place that said that they will pick you up on a boat, bring you to their compound, and give you cheeseburgers and pizza and beer, and put you in a cottage that overlooks this.
This is seriously the most beautiful property I've ever seen.
Mosquitoes are still bad. I have infected hips from the rubbing, the friction of the backpack. Joe had an infection in his eye last night. Feet are all right. Got a lot of tape all over them. Both of our shoulders are beat up. Pretty much really beat up right now.
Austin, I'm ready to get the hell out of here.
What happened to your boots?
Just slipping off rocks and just
4
silly,
feet. I think that was 4 feet of mud.
at least.
All right, let's get out of here. Okay, day 9 has improved. Started off miserable in the swamp. Now we are hiking along this lake, and it is absolutely beautiful. So our spirits are a little bit higher. That's a good thing.
I saw above me the endless skyway. I saw below me the golden valley. Well, this land was made for you and me. I roamed and rambled, I followed my footsteps through the sparkling sands of her diamond deserts, and all around me a voice was calling. It said this land was made for you and me. Well, this land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. Well, this land is mine. Now the sun came shining and I was strolling, oh, the wheat fields waving and the dust clouds rolling, and our voice was sounding as the fog was lifting. It said this land was made for you and me. Well, this land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. Oh, this land was made for you and me.
All right, I am now out of the 100-mile wilderness. I've made my way to A-Ball Bridge. Fantastic view. That's Mount Katahdin. That's what we have to climb tomorrow.
Brother died on the mountain 3 years ago. He was taking a student up the A-Ball slide trail and saved the student just 10 minutes before his demise. He kicked out on the ice and fell 1,000 feet to his death.
And we're headed there tomorrow.
You going up the A-Ball slide?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or down it. We're summiting Mount Katahdin today, walking up the trail. It's been straight uphill for the last hour at least. We are literally walking in a riverbed. This is the trail.
full of propane.
But that's a lighter?
Yeah, but it's a spark.
Oh, I didn't.
Let's see about the clouds. Well, it was great about 10 minutes ago when they were both going. I don't know about you, but I love rainbows. Here is so long, he could care less. I actually only drive.
All right, to give everyone an update, I developed a staph infection on both my hips. That was pretty bad, so I had to go to the ER. Very nice doctors and nurses. Gave me a lot of antibiotics, bandaged me up, and I'm good to go.
Mitch on the phone, breaking up every other word. We can't find our food. I says, that's it. I says, they couldn't find a trail, now they can't find their food. Been done for sure. Any average idiot could find that. I mean, really now. So I was glad that I did find out there that you did finally found your food and you're getting trails. But I knew exactly when that phone pinged who I was dealing with when you come out at A-Ball, because I know how long it takes to go there. And when you said you needed 3 more days for me to pick you up, I says that's a 4 to 4.5 day, sometimes 5 if you're going to complete Katahdin. That's a 2-day trip. 1 to get into Katahdin, 1 to summit it, and either come out that night or spend that night there, no matter what time you come down. So you were still, no way, 3 days, no way. You needed 2 more days on top of that to get through. So I knew I'd be pulling you out early, but I've had a really, really good time. It's been a good trip. You two are my favorite hikers for the summer. The end.